What's good everyone, it's Adam from My Music Mogul and welcome to another video. In this one I'm going to show you how to make chords and melodies really easily. So let's get straight to it. So in Logic, if we go ahead and create a new region, and we're going to double click on that, we're going to go ahead and draw in a note on every single key in our scale. So we're just going to go 1, 2, and we're just going to paste that all in here like that. All right. And we're going to duplicate all these notes over a couple of octaves. So we'll do a couple octaves up and a couple of octaves down. Ooh. And a couple of octaves down. Let's do one more. All right, the reason why we're doing this is because now we're going to use the scale quantize feature in Logic so that it will only show us the appropriate notes within the certain scale that we want it set to. So I'm going to select all of these MIDI points over here. We're going to go over to our scale quantize. And let's say we want a C minor scale. You can see all the notes have changed to a C minor scale. So now all of these notes here are within C minor, so you can create chords really easily and melodies as well and stay inside that song key. But let's take this a step further. We're going to go ahead and click this right over here. And that's going to give us a drop down of just our scale. As you can see, only the notes within the scale. If we uncheck that, you're going to have all the other notes. But if we check that, we're going to be locked to a certain scale. Now, of course, we don't want these notes over here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take them all. I'm going to mute them. And I'm going to push them over to the left-hand side out of our region. So now if we go ahead and make a chord, all we got to do is skip one note. So let's make a C minor chord. We'll take this C right here. Actually, let's go ahead and turn on or bring in a software instrument track. So let's go and make a C minor chord. We'll start on the C. We're going to skip one note over here. And then we're going to skip one once again. We can drag that out. And now we just made a C minor chord. Right there, C minor. Really easily to make chords like this. All you got to do is skip one note in between. So we can take this knowledge and apply it to any chord found within the C minor scale. Just draw in a note, skip one note, and you're going to make yourself a chord that is within the C minor scale. So right there's our E flat minor. So that's how you set up your scale and make chords really easily in Logic. But I want to save you some time, and I created a pack for all of us here. I'm just going to give myself a 4-bar loop. The link will be down in the description box below this video. It's literally going to save you all the time and all the work that I just showed you. Just want to show you all of that at the beginning just so you know, understand how I did this. But if you open up that Logic Scales folder, it's going to give you 3 folders: harmonic minor, major, and minor. All the scales that we pretty much work with in the type of music that we make on this channel. So if I go into the harmonic minor folder and I just drag in one MIDI, let's say we work in the C harmonic minor scale. Drag that in right there. It's going to give us our scale already pre-laid out. We can drag our region, so that's a 4-bar loop or however long you want it set to. And then we just take this, like I showed you previously, and move it out of our scale. Sorry, out of our MIDI region. Shorten that up, and I'm going to move it out of the way. So now that's out of our way, we can go ahead and put together some chords. So let's start on our C right here. Go to C minor chord once again. And let's put together an actual structure here. So now we got our chord progression right there. We can spice this up a little bit by taking the middle note in our chord and pushing it up one octave. So that's how you make chords really easily. You got your chord progression down. Now let's put together a quick melody. So a quick thing that you can use just to start off your melody is you take your second note and you just place it on something like this. So our second note is a D sharp. So let's go over here. And this one is a C. Let's duplicate that. Just push this back a bit. So now you have a little bit of a ride going, then you can just go ahead and add in notes to your liking. This is really to taste how you want your melody to go. Alright, so once you got something like that quickly down, we can go ahead and duplicate this up. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and just switch up the ending here so that it's not too repetitive. Maybe we'll just take this down. We'll just switch these last two notes. So now we have a simple melody going on right there. We can go ahead and bring in an instrument here other than a piano so it's not so boring. And let's bring the cloud supply right here. And let's just copy down this MIDI pattern. Bring like this cool melody here. Maybe we'll add in some movement to the sound. We're just going to go ahead and bring in this over here. Just turn on the magic here. It's a little bit of chorus. Maybe we can speed up the tempo as well. And then really all you gotta do is maybe add in a couple more sounds, or let's just bring in some drums and just round out this beat right here. Let's go to this one right here. And let's start on a snare. Let's bring in a hi-hat pattern. Bring in a clap. And then for our 808, you just pretty much want to follow your bass pattern on your melody. So in this case, it's C, G sharp, C, F. So let's go down to our 808 here. And don't want to create one of those. Let's create a MIDI region. And you can just sort of place them where you feel fit. But let's just follow that bass line pattern. So right there, that gives you an idea how quick and easily you can create chords and melodies. Just use the pack down below, drag in the MIDI, and just work off of that. When you're creating chords, remember, just skip one note and you can make any chord within that scale. Once again, you can find that pack down in the description box below this video. That's it for me, guys. If you do have any questions on this, you can go ahead and ask me down in the comment section below. I'll be hanging down there a bit, talking with all of you. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later.